Take an even deeper look at the legal ramifications here. This tragic incident. Rachel Fiset is with us, criminal defense attorney in Los Angeles. Rachel, we see no criminal charges yet. Do you anticipate them at some point? And if so, what would they be?
I definitely didn't anticipate them at this point. I think they need to do an incredibly thorough investigation to arrive at any criminal charges in this case. I would not be surprised, however, based on today's news conference, if someone or someones are charged at some point in time, possibly as late as 2 to 4 months from now. What I think we would be looking at under New Mexico law is a crime of involuntary manslaughter, which looks a lot like criminal negligence leading to death. Involuntary manslaughter under their law would require some sort of death without due caution or circumspection. And it would likely be based on what the sheriff described as leniency on the set today. I think what it would be based on is a lack of adherence to safety protocols as they were on the set. And that charge, I think, could come up to multiple people.
Is that why you're saying it may take 2 to 4 months? Because what, they need to obviously get statements from everyone who's there and maybe collect anything like an email that was sent from production to the producers or text messages between the cameramen who walked off set to actually establish a pattern?
They will definitely be looking at all of the interviews, all of everything that happened day of. They mentioned today on the news conference that they had ballistics of live rounds, over 500 rounds that went to the FBI today. They are clearly looking at whether there was live ammunition on set, more than that one fatal bullet. But they are going to go way back in time.
Civil liability. Maybe on the hook for damages. I'm guessing maybe millions of dollars. Producers in movies, my understanding is that they help fund the movie and then they kind of supervise what's going on as it gets underway. ALEC BALDWIN is part of this production company, is my understanding, that helped fund this. So he's the star, he's unfortunately the shooter, but he's also one of the funders. Are they on the hook for untold sums?
So I think ALEC BALDWIN is on the hook, potentially criminally, for the reasons we just suggested as a producer. And civilly, I think, honestly, this is a slam dunk. So I don't think this case will maybe even see a trial or a complaint. My hunch is this will be settled out of court for very large sums of money, not only for the negligent act, but also for all of the damages relating to what a rising star Ms. Hutchins was, and just the plain old monetary damages caused to her family by her loss.
They had a 24-year-old relative novice in charge of guns. There are lots of reports of maybe an incident on her previous film with another star being very uncomfortable, people on set saying you're handling those, carrying those incorrectly. Should there be a greater legal oversight or maybe even a ban when it comes to deadly weapons in an entertainment setting?
I agree with you. I think live rounds, from a protocol standpoint on set, were never supposed to be there. So that is one large question, as how did live rounds arrive on the set? And as for the armorer, you don't know what you don't know. And she's a 24-year-old. And to put her with such responsibility was not only irresponsible of her, how it ended up, but it's irresponsible of whoever put her in that position. So I think that goes back to the greater liability of what we're talking about here is, yes, she was in charge of the guns on the set, but somebody put her there when she probably should not have been there in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Rachel Fiset, thank you for helping us walk through this, because a lot of these nuances are maybe being missed of like liability ALEC BALDWIN might have, not as a star, but as the producer. I know you're watching this closely. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.